Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video we're going to be taking a look at some set leaks from the Obi Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Welcome to Star Wars Coffee, the only place on the internet that you need to stay up to date with all things Star Wars. We're talking the latest Star Wars news, leaks, and of course, as always, giving you my analysis. Channel memberships are now live, and for $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive videos from me weekly as we rewatch the entire Star Wars series together. The Obi Wan Kenobi series is one that I think everybody is looking forward to the most. So the Obi Wan Kenobi series isn't coming out this year and likely not next year, but probably in a couple of years. But that doesn't stop us from getting excited that this is about to go into production in March. They've already started building sets, Ewan has already done one of his costume tests, and they've already announced that the series will be called Star Wars Obi Wan Kenobi. A brand new Star Wars feature with acclaimed filmmaker is going to be made. That would be Deborah Chow, very excellent director, did fantastic episodes in The Mandalorian. So, last August at D23, Lucasfilm announced the return of Ewan McGregor in the iconic role of Jedi Master Obi Wan Kenobi. It's important to keep in mind that this series takes place 10 years after the dramatic events of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where he faced his greatest defeat, the downfall and corruption of his best friend and Jedi apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, turned evil Sith Lord Darth Vader. So this is going to be an excellent series, excellent stuff to see, as we know that Hayden Christensen is going to be back portraying Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, and I cannot wait to see the two of them back on screen together. We already know that there's going to be at least one lightsaber duel between the two before their final one in A New Hope. So what we're going to do in today's video is I'm going to be going through the leaked set video that these two kids went out and did a day trip to the Star Wars set leaks, and actually got some pretty good footage, so I'm going to take a look and I'm going to break that down for you. So let's get into that and then we will wrap it up at the end. That Obi Wan set video where these two kids went and visited the set, and props to them, because if I could do it I probably would too. So we're going to take a look at this here. So you can see that I muted the audio because the music they had was just some weird song. So here is the first look at the set that you can see. So obviously this is going to be taking place on Tatooine, and as you can see you got that gray, yellowy looking walls and building structure, and they're farther behind, but they get a little better look here at the second. And here is the best look. So you can have this look here, and what you see really does resemble a lot of what you would see on Tatooine in terms of building structure, planets, and color. So as you can see, they're still building the sets. Now you have to remember what the most important thing is, that right now Deborah Chow is supposedly just shooting B-roll location type footage. So everything that you're seeing here on this Obi Wan set is still in pre-production. So they're still building all of the sets, they're still gathering everything, as you can see, based on the scaffolding above some of these buildings here. But Ewan isn't going to be filming any of his actual scenes until March, which is also when you can expect Hayden to join the set as well. And I personally cannot wait to see stuff like that from Hayden and Ewan, maybe some set leaks, some set photos. That's just going to make my day whenever that comes out. So continuing on here, you get that better look at a zooming in here. You can see more of the building structure. You can see that they're still doing the scaffolding, but you can see that this arch here and that this is the most intriguing building thus far. So you know that Obi-Wan is not going to just be sitting in his hut, sitting in the Tatooine desert the entire series. So obviously he's going to be going places, he's going to be going into town and to Mos Eisley, and so this is going to be something that I think we're all going to look forward to see. So as you can see here, they're still building it. They got a lot of these still under wraps and it looks like, based on all of this, that it's been raining there, so they probably put these up. So unfortunately we couldn't get a better look at it given the fact that it was raining over there, but you can still see more sets, you can still see more set pieces. You can see that this is actually a pretty large set, and that this is what they're going to be doing a lot of the cityscape stuff on and a lot of that type of filming, so whenever Ewan goes. So they'll probably use different sides of the lot for different filming, different scenes, and as you can see, this is, if you would continue to pan over to the right on this side where there's nothing, you would see that large structure that we had with the big oval hole and the interesting protrusion coming from it, and this is the left side of that, which you would see if you would continue to go over. So you can see that the set goes far pretty back, as you can see farther back here. So this is actually a pretty big set, and I'm really happy that we're getting any type of look at it at all. And yeah, as you can see, they just proved my point there, where they continue to go over there, and you can see they even went a little farther over here on this one, and you can see what looks to be a staircase over here as well. So you can see that this is actually an even much larger set than I anticipated it being. And there's even a bigger look here. Let's go back. See, it even goes farther. We only saw about to there on the last look. You can see it goes even farther as to back, even farther back. So this really is a large set. And as farther this, we saw the staircase here, that's as far as we got, but you can see even over here, it's even bigger. So this is going to probably take maybe until it's time to actually start filming to get everything built and detailed and set the way that Deborah Chow wants it to be. But you can see that this is actually a really large set, and then this is just their look at it from across the water. So pretty big set. It really is a big set once you take a look at it. Here, let's just play it one more time going through the whole thing. Again, the audio is muted. They're just doing some random quotes and some weird music. But you can see that it's actually a large set too, given all of that. It sticks out pretty far, and that's what you can see from across the forest there, is that large protrusion from over here, is that right there is what they were looking at. And so you get a really good glimpse of how big this entire set is. So this is actually pretty good. See, there's that building, there's the buildings, there's that protrusion coming out. So this is actually pretty cool to see, and I'm very excited to see more leaks when this is out. I hope you enjoyed that breakdown of all of that footage. It's 27 seconds, but when you actually decide to pause it and dissect it and kind of break it down and piece the whole set together based on what's on this side, what's on this side, you actually realize how massive of a set this actually is and how big of a production that this is going to be. And you gotta remember, this is just the one set on what is a pretty large lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this ends up looking like when they start production in March, and you'll have to subscribe and stay tuned for that. A second channel has just been announced for Star Wars Coffee. It is R2's Memory Bank, and you can go check that out in the description. We're going to be covering a lot more Marvel, DC, Star Wars type of stuff, and just Disney Plus stuff overall. Currently, we're doing a lot of WandaVision stuff as that comes out this Friday. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and support me over there if you wouldn't mind doing so. Thank you guys for watching this video. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.